You're watching The Never Show, where we hate that coppa thing, but we gotta do what we gotta do to survive because you need a movie review. Hey, how's it going, YouTube friends? It's me, your one fuzzy boy. Never back at you in the horror ween, eternally scarred with the worldwide ick and the world gone crazy. So you need an escape. My show is here for you. Yes, it is the only show with lemon-scented limes, lest I forget, and the only show with a supernatural, super awesome third eye. I mean, why ask? Why? Are we even apologizing for this joke? We know it's bad, so if you did, laugh! Then thank you. It's Wednesday again, or at least hopefully it is when you're seeing this. If not, I'm sorry. Schedule's a bit of a mess. But you kept on keeping on, and you clicked that little bell icon and that subscribe button, and you came and found me, so thank you so much. Thank you for your support, and thank you for just keeping on. Aww. Enough about me. Time for a movie review, shall we? And today's movie is Addams Family 2. It came out October 1st. It is a PG movie. It is an hour and 33 minutes. And man, it does have a lot of people on this. Let's just get through the directors first. Greg Tenney, Conrad, Vernon, Laura Brousseau, and Kevin Pavlovic are directors and co-directors on this one. Look it up. There's a list. Writing credits go to Dan Hernandez, Ben G. Smith, Ben Queen, and Susan Fogel, based on the characters of Charles Addams, and our story coordinator was Michael Paxton here. And I'm gonna say this: when you need a story coordinator, this is why you have too many writers. Thankfully, they didn't sink the ship on this one, but it stars the voice of Oscar Isaacs, Charlize Theron, Chloë Grace Moretz, Javon, Walton, Snoop Dogg, and Nick Kroll, and those are really the main voices. Although, if you have Snoop Dogg as a voice actor, don't put him backwards. I know Cousin It speaks little gibberish things, but I would rather hear Snoop Dogg. You're paying for Snoop Dogg. Let's just get through our production companies before I go off the deep end. Our production companies were Braun Studios, Berman Braun Creative, and Cinestite Animation, Creative Wealth Media Finance, Glickmania, Metro Goldwyn Mayers, MGM. Our distributor here in the good old United States of America, God bless America, land that I love, was United Artists. Special effects were done by Sparks X, which new one on me, although Cinestite Animation, they did the last one, and there's been some changes, and I can see why they definitely put a story writer on this thing. And you know how I say too many writers spoil a movie? Well, I think that's why they put a story editor on this. And this is my thoughts on the films. I think this is a much better film than the first one. It's still a very Wednesday-heavy Addams Family. I love the Addams Family. I love Morticia. I love Gomez. I love Lurch, Uncle Fester, and Pugsley. But it's still Wednesday all the time. And I'm just not, I like what they're doing here, but the whole girl power thing is getting a little weighty now in the lexicon that it is. And don't get me wrong, I love, a good, girl-centered flick. And also, you're paying for, I'm going to say this again, you pay for Snoop Dogg as cousin to it, and you have maybe 15 minutes of him rapping at the end. I'm guessing they paid for all that and nothing else. Because I don't want to hear his voice, his little chirpy voice backwards. You're paying for Snoop Dogg as cousin it, and I feel it's a waste of his talent. The story has a little bit of a B plot, the whole Pugsley trying to find love thing, and with Uncle Fester tied into that, and there's an A plot where Uncle Fester and Wednesday have some kind of magical accident, and there's also a great monster fight at the end, and it's a decent film, and I don't understand what critics aren't seeing here. It's a way better film than the original. It actually doesn't suffer from sequelitis. It's a 5.3 out of 10 on IMDb, and a 26% on the tomato meter with a 69% audience score. I don't understand. I can see why the audience likes it. It is a well-done film. I don't go to this thing to be big thinky. I want a narrative that I can actually follow, and this one had a better narrative than the previous one. And, although the animation style is a little unattractive, I am going to give it to that. It is also, I was worried about product placements with this one due to the fact that it is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. I was worried that there was going to be, but it wasn't overbearing, at least. Other than that, I think it's a decent film. I feel like it's a decent watch. And for an hour and 35 minutes, just to get outside of everything and turn your brain off with some just abnormalcy and just the way the Addams are and the way everything is in the Addams universe, it's refreshing. I'm glad that they've redeemed themselves with the second film. I actually am looking forward to a third film if they would do so. Just saying. I definitely see this as a TV watch. I own the first one on DVD, so second one on DVD seems like a definite yes on a buy. I think this is definitely more of a VOD thing, just to be honest with you. And I do want to see what CinemaSins thinks, just because, it is an animated Addams Family. It's horrible, and it's always going to be a questionable subject with gross animations, I think. I don't think I have anything else to say about this, so with all that said, if you like what you see in here, make sure you hit that like button. Likes and views are how YouTube works now. It's not the way I like it, it's just the way it is. Remember, all comments are 100% guaranteed response. Your comments are the highlight of my day, and I miss them though when they're not there. Make sure you hit me up if you see this video. And I have to ask, I have an Amazon, I have a Patreon. It is not without your support that keeps this channel afloat. I don't know how I do it without you. Thank you for your donation so far, and thank you for supporting my American dream. And with all that said, for a final time, because it's a bit of a running joke on this channel, if you want to see more of this nonsense, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that little bell icon. And I will see you all in the next movie review. Bye!